Let's be honest, you were told your entire life that if you were smart, you'd make it. A sharp mind, quick wit, the ability to solve problems, that was supposed to be the golden ticket. You saw it everywhere. The straight-A student gets the scholarship. The clever engineer gets the promotion. The brilliant strategist wins the game. We've all bought into the illusion that intelligence is the ultimate currency for success. It's the story we tell ourselves to feel secure. If I can just outthink everyone else, I'll get ahead. But that story is changing fast. Intelligence still opens doors, absolutely. It gets you in the room, but it doesn't guarantee you'll own the building anymore. In a world where information is free and everyone has access to the same playbooks, just being smart isn't the competitive edge it used to be. The real truth bomb is this: it's not how fast you think, it's how deeply you fixate. In today's hyper-competitive world, intelligence has become common. Everyone has a smart mind, but obsession? That's rare. And that's the new currency of achievement. The hidden problem with a smart mind is that it can be its own worst enemy. Gifted thinkers are often cursed by their ability to see everything. They see every possible path, every potential pitfall, every single way a project could fail. They live in a world of infinite options, and the result is crippling analysis paralysis. They spend so much time building the perfect map that they never actually take the first step on the journey. They can explain in excruciating detail why an idea is brilliant, but they never build it. They overplan, they over-explain, and they tragically underact. This isn't a flaw in their character, it's a byproduct of their gift. Intelligence breeds a dangerous form of perfectionism. The fear isn't just of failure, it's the fear of not executing flawlessly. A smart mind knows what a perfect outcome looks like, and anything less feels like a personal indictment. So, it's safer to stay in the realm of theory, where ideas remain pristine and untested. It's the paradox of potential. The more you have, the more you have to lose. So if being the smartest person in the room isn't enough to win anymore, what is? This is where obsession enters the arena. It's the modern advantage, the force multiplier that leaves pure intellect in the dust. Think of it this way: a smart mind gets distracted by 1,000 interesting possibilities. It's like a butterfly, flitting from one beautiful flower to the next, never staying long enough to gather all the nectar. An obsessed mind, however, locks in on one single towering inevitability. It doesn't see possibilities, it sees the destination. It's a heat-seeking missile programmed for a single target, and all other signals are just noise. This unwavering focus creates a powerful momentum that intelligence alone can't sustain. Intelligence is a spark. Obsession is the roaring fire that spark ignites. It's the force that transforms thinking into doing, ideas into reality. When you look at the titans of any industry, you'll find this thread. Steve Jobs wasn't just smart about design. He was obsessively, pathologically committed to a vision of simplicity. Elon Musk isn't just a brilliant engineer. He's driven by an unwavering obsession with interplanetary survival. Michael Jordan wasn't just a talented athlete. His obsession with winning was so intense it reshaped the very culture of his sport. Their defining trait wasn't their IQ, it was their inability to let go. So why does obsession work so effectively where raw intelligence often falls short? Because intelligence and obsession govern two different, yet equally critical aspects of achievement. Intelligence gives you clarity. It helps you see the board, understand the rules, and formulate a strategy. But obsession gives you endurance. It's the fuel you burn on lap 500 when your body is screaming and logic tells you to quit. Smart people are often novelty seekers. Their brains crave new and interesting stimulation. This can lead to project hopping and a constant search for the next shiny thing. Obsession takes that same powerful mental energy and channels it into a rigid, unwavering structure. It provides the framework to keep going when the initial excitement fades. In a world saturated with noise, notifications, opinions, distractions, obsession is the ultimate filter. It ruthlessly cuts out everything that doesn't serve the mission. It builds a kind of emotional durability, a thick skin against criticism and setbacks. A smart person might quit when a project becomes illogical or inefficient. An obsessed person keeps going long after logic has left the building, driven by a deeper, more primal need to see it through. Success now belongs to those who simply cannot let go, because in the long game, obsession is key to outlasting everyone else. This requires a profound internal shift in how you view yourself and your capabilities. You have to move away from the comfortable identity of being the smart one. The old mindset was, I'm smart, I'll figure it out. It's a statement of ego and self-reliance. The new mindset is, I need a powerful reason to keep going when it stops making sense. This is a shift from intellect to purpose. The old way of thinking was, I know exactly what to do. This is a trap of knowledge without action. The new way is, I will only commit to doing this if I truly, deeply want it. This is the transition from knowing to wanting, from strategy to desire. We used to believe that intelligence would provide the structure for our lives and careers. We now understand that devotion is what inspires the action that builds that structure. You must recognize that obsession is the emotional fuel in your tank. Intelligence is the strategic direction, the GPS guiding you. Both are absolutely critical. You can't succeed with one and not the other, but you must understand which one is in the driver's seat. The direction doesn't matter if the engine isn't running. And in the modern world, obsession is the engine. So how do you cultivate this without spiraling into madness? It's about grounded, strategic practice. First, find your recurring itch. Look at your life and identify the problems, ideas, or curiosities that keep pulling you back, even when you try to ignore them. That's your natural obsession. Don't try to invent one. Listen for the one that already exists within you. Second, you must ruthlessly narrow your focus. Your smart mind is designed to see everything. Your new mission is to force it to choose one thing. Say no to 100 good ideas to say a fanatical yes to one great one. This will feel uncomfortable, like you're leaving opportunities on the table. You are. That's the point. Third, you have to stop just doing the thing and start becoming the thing. For a period of time, you must allow your identity to temporarily merge with your mission. You're not a person working on a project. You are the writer, the founder, the builder. This identity shift creates an unbreakable bond with the work. Finally, you must accept that obsession demands sacrifice. It will cost you time, comfort, and a certain degree of balance. It's an intense, demanding force, but in a world of global ambition, it's the only force potent enough to compete. This isn't a permanent state of being. It's a strategic choice. You wield obsession like a tool for a specific season, for a specific goal, and you use it to break through barriers that intellect alone can't touch. Here is the emotional truth of it all. Success in the 21st century is no longer a game of brilliance. It's a game of endurance. It's not a chess match. It's a marathon run on a brutal uphill course. The people who win, the people who build legacies, are not always the smartest. They are the ones who are the most stubborn, the most resilient, the ones who simply refuse to stop. They are the ones who get knocked down 100 times, and on the 101st time, they don't just get up. They get up with a smile, ready for the next hit. Intelligence is potential. It's a seed. It's a powerful, beautiful thing, full of promise. But without the relentless, obsessive watering, sunlight, and care, it remains just a seed, forever dormant in the soil of your mind. Obsession is the force that transforms that potential into proof. It's what makes the seed break through the ground and grow into something real, something tangible. Without it, your incredible intelligence stays theoretical forever. So let's be clear, this isn't about madness. It's not about losing yourself. It's the complete opposite. It's about finding yourself so completely in a purpose that you unlock a new level of focus and energy. It is controlled, disciplined, strategic devotion. So let's bring it all back. For years, you've relied on your intelligence, believing it was your greatest asset. You've sharpened it, honed it, and trusted it to carry you to the finish line. But what if you've been asking it to do a job it was never meant to do alone? What if your smart mind was never meant to make it on its own, but was always meant to work with its powerful, emotional, and relentless partner, obsession? You've already got the intelligence. That part is settled. The real question you need to ask yourself is, do you have the obsession?